Hey, welcome to this video. You arrived here. You're probably searching for a review of Freedom Farmers Microgreens. So go over how it works. I'll give you my 2 cents, whether I think it's a good use of your time. And if you like my free training on the number one simplest, fastest way to earn a full-time income from home, you can click the link below. You'll see my email opt-in page, enter your best email. I can send you my free training if you want. Farmers Microgreens. Let's dive in. So what it is basically, it's a course that's going to teach you how to start your own microgreens business. Microgreens, if you didn't know, are vegetables or herbs grown from seeds and harvested at the seedling stage when they have only their seed leaves and before the full leaves have developed. You could grow sunflower, kale, cabbage, broccoli, microgreens, really anything. So it's an interesting business model. Now, um, microgreens have been used in high-end restaurants for years, and recently they're becoming more popular with home cooks. And the reason people like them so much is, their high nutritional content and their flavor, and they can be produced relatively cheaply and quickly and without a lot of space. Now, this course, Freedom Farmers Microgreens, was created by this gentleman here, Jonah. He runs a $700,000 per year microgreens business in Toronto. So it's nice to see he's a practitioner, not just a theorist, because a lot of these courses I come across, it seems like the creator of the program is making like 90% of their money selling their own course, and not actually doing what they're teaching. So, but that's not the case here. Now, another thing I like is it's a very unique business model. It's not drop shipping or Amazon FBA or starting a digital agency. In fact, this is the first course of its kind that I've seen. So it's certainly unique, and he's not saying you're to become a millionaire by any means with this business model. I mean, it says make $2,000 per month from home, but even if you could earn just an extra $1,000 a month doing this, on the side, 30 minutes, an hour a day, then maybe it would be worth it, right? So depending on how much your time is worth. Now, would you be able to scale this into a full-time income, right? That's just like say $5,000 to $10,000 a month. I'd say that's going to be quite difficult to do. But as a relatively passive side income, it looks promising. So if you scroll down on the sales page, he talks about how microgreens are trending. And this is a snapshot of Google Trends. It's a search keyword research tool. And now, what percentage of these people are looking to grow their own microgreens, and what percentage are looking to buy? I don't know. I have no idea, but that would be an interesting breakdown if we could find out, but there's no way to tell. And if you scroll down even further, it says 6 feet of space is all that's required. And he actually breaks it down on one of his YouTube videos, how 6 square feet will hold 20 trays, and you could sell 1 rack's worth every 7 days. And so it comes out to $2,000 in revenue. That's revenue, not profit, per month. But the good news is the costs are very low, so your profit margins will be very high with this business. So most of that $2,000 will be profit. Now, each tray is going to cost, because you do have some costs involved, right? Like each tray will cost $5 for this. That's for the seeds, and then maybe a slight increase in your electric bill because for lighting and fans. And then of course you have startup costs, like you'll need to buy the plastic trays, growing mats, some plastic packaging to put the trays in, dirt, shelving, etc. But still, the startup costs are very low compared to other business models. You're talking, $100 or $200, right? It's nothing. It's a drop in the bucket. Now, if you scroll down even further, as far as the curriculum, he's quite transparent about what you'd be getting in this course. So it's 10 modules. He covers how to grow your microgreens, but also the business side of things, right? So marketing and sales, customer service, customer retention, inventory and storage, that type of thing. Now, marketing especially is going to be critical in this, but he spends, especially when you're first getting started, to kind of get the word out about your business, get some exposure. But he does dedicate a whole module just to marketing, which is nice. So how to set up your website, your logo, Facebook page. A lot of this is use online marketing, Facebook ads, and plus 38 more lessons. So he goes quite into depth on marketing, which is great. You also get worksheets and access to his private group. It's kind of like a Facebook group to get your questions answered, but it's on his platform. So, and several bonuses, including live group coaching calls once a month with Jonah, which is always nice to see that level of support. The price is $997. It's very affordable. If you don't have $1,000 lying around, then you probably shouldn't be starting a business in the first place, at least not yet, right? There's a 30-day money-back guarantee, no questions asked, and lots of positive feedback from students who've gone through this course. I couldn't find, even when you Google, I couldn't find really anything negative about it. And there does seem to be a demand. Now, the question is, do you want to run a microgreens business in the first place? Because there's pros and cons to it, right? So the pros are very low startup costs, fast turnaround times, very little space needed, and there does seem to be some demand for this, right? At least, especially from chefs for microgreens. The only con or potential con I would say is your success will largely depend on where you live. In real estate, they say it's location, 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 and that certainly applies here. He's in Toronto, which is a very densely populated city with lots of chefs and restaurants. So if you live somewhere more rural or more spread out, then you might have a difficult time at this. So because most of your customers will be local, they'll be local to you, because microgreens don't travel that well. They spoil very quickly, so you'll be selling to people in your city, and even if you live in a good location, densely populated, lots of restaurants, it might be difficult to scale this business to grow it without hiring a team of people. Like, he has a whole team of people below him. So it depends what kind of business you want to build as well. But that's kind of it. That's my review of Freedom Farmers Microgreens. It's definitely interesting. Looks interesting. You can check it out if you want to go down this route. Maybe you've always wanted to be a farmer, and this is kind of like you can start small that way. But look, maybe you're here not necessarily because you want to start a microgreens business. Maybe you're just looking for the simplest, fastest, most reliable, most beginner-friendly way to earn an income from home. Well, if that's the case, what I suggest is click the link below. You'll see my email opt-in page. Enter your best email. I could send you my free training that'll detail the simplest, fastest, and most beginner-friendly way to earn a full-time income from home. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed this review. Hope to see you on the other side. Hope you have a great day. Bye.